video is part of a series about renting long-term in the villages. If you haven't watched our other videos, there are links in the description below, and you can click at the end of this video to watch part 1, should we buy or should we rent, and part 2, pros and cons of renting in the villages. If this is your first visit to our channel, we're David and Kristy. I go where you go. We make videos about not only the villages, Florida, where we're living now, but also about other 55 plus communities. We do videos on e-biking, golf cart rides, and special events in Florida as well.
Today, we are giving you our average monthly cost for renting full-time in the villages. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps our channel grow and to continue to provide you this free content. Let's start with the rental amount for a 1-year lease. It depends, of course, on how much house you want. If you want a house with a pool or a hot tub, you're going to pay more. A smaller 2-bedroom house will cost less. Generally, we have found rentals between $1,500 and $2,500 per month for a 1-year rental of a 2 or 3 bedroom home. Location will also play into the amount.
Our home is located near Seabreeze Recreation Center, which is in the middle of the villages. It's called a cottage home. It's the Austin model with vinyl siding, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, with a 1.5 car garage. It has a 20 by 12 sunroom, as we would call it, because it's enclosed with sliding glass screened windows.
Our house is located on a corner lot with about 1/5 of an acre, so we have a little room around it.
Our house does not have granite countertops, new appliances, or a walk-in shower. The washer and dryer are out in the garage, and we only have 1 sink in the master bath, which can sometimes be challenging.
We are paying $1,775 per month for a 1-year lease, and we believe that's reasonable because we came from a large metro area. Our monthly rent in Columbus, Ohio was approximately $2,300 a month. We lived in a 3-bedroom house with 2.5 bathrooms, a 1-car garage, and we were situated on a small lake with a great view. Our apartment complex had a fitness center, swimming pools, a bar that had activities and live bands on the weekends. It was a pretty great setup.
We even got married there. We got married in a bar.
There.
As you can see, our electricity is running on average about $130 a month. We have all electric in our house, as do most of the homes in the villages. Also, we have 0 for natural gas. We pay for drinking water and sewer, which is about $40 a month combined.
Our landlord pays for irrigation water and trash. We negotiated these items into our lease. Trash is picked up 2 times a week. We just use regular bags. There are no cans or anything like that, and there's no recyclables.
Our landlord also pays for the amenity fee for each month, which is for the use of most facilities such as pools, pickleball courts, tennis courts, shuffleboard, bocce, and executive golf courses, and more. It does not pay for the on-site fit club, which is a weight room with treadmills, bikes, and various exercise equipment. The amenity fee is $183 a month for our household. We're in District 7. Other districts could be lower or higher, but it's under $200 for just about everyone. When we first moved in, We did have to pay $50 each to get our resident ID transferred to us from the owner.
We mentioned in our other video that we had a bug problem when we first moved in. Our landlord was very prompt about taking care of the problem. We aren't sure exactly how much they pay, but it's a monthly fee, and we did an estimate based on what we thought it might be. The next cost is for mowing. We agreed to take care of the lawn as part of our arrangement in the lease. When we first moved in, we didn't realize that there was quite a bit of grass to mow and edge. We pay a flat fee of $55 per month. Sometimes they come once a month, sometimes twice, depending on how fast the grass is growing. So I have a quick story to tell. When we first moved in, Kristy said that she would mow the grass. I went and I purchased an electric lawnmower. I've never had an electric lawnmower. So, of course, she reneged. And I mowed the grass, and I got about, 3/4 of the way through the mowing before the battery died. And that was in February, so it was very pleasant outside. But she pointed out the fact that mowing the grass might not be as much fun in the hotter months. It didn't take a lot to convince me because I really didn't want to mow grass either. So we ended up talking to one of our neighbors who had a mowing service, and we hired the same company, so they come and they park out in front of our houses and do both of our lawns in a matter of 15 minutes or so. They have two large, wide power mowers that they bring onto the lots, and they complete it quickly.
And we took that mower back to Home Depot
We
for a
did
return.
It was in great shape. It hadn't been used very much.
Our lawn company only mows and edges for us. They don't trim the bushes or care for the palm trees. We do that ourselves, but in the future we may need to hire out for palm tree maintenance. We have 2 tall palms that require removal of dead palm fronds and seed pods. This can be challenging and somewhat dangerous without the proper ladder or tools.
Okay, I got one more story for you. So, I didn't know much about palm trees when I moved down here, and I've learned a lot since. But the palm leaves or fronds, they do die out, and the best thing to do is cut them off and let the trash people take them away. They also have large seed pods that can drop berries all over the yard, and I guess they can all start growing into palm trees, which would be bad for your landscaping. So I'm out there, I've got a little electric saw on a pole that's way too short. I've got a step ladder out there, and a guy came by and it was very helpful. He said, "Do you know what," well, I think he's asked in a nicer way. He didn't say, "Do you know what you're doing?" But I think he said, "Do you need some help?" I told him that, I've never done this before. And he'd been a lineman, so he's very familiar with cutting down branches. And he started telling me the kind of pole saw to get to do that with. And my neighbor across the street came over with a pole saw. And basically the two of them cut down my dead palm leaves for me that first time. Now, I'm not quite sure if it's better to get them when they're green and it's just starting to droop down, but it seems like if you let them go too long, they turn into concrete. So it's a lot of work to be stretched out, cutting off palm leaves or the berries and that sort of thing. So I think we may hire that out in the future.
And if you know of a good company to call, let us know in the comments below. Our landlord has been very good about getting things fixed, and we have confidence that they would work with us on most problems that come up. Cable. We don't have cable TV.
Why not?
Because we watch YouTube. Or we use streaming services such as Netflix and Amazon and Disney. But we didn't include them in this cost sheet. We would consider that entertainment and optional costs. Now, our internet is Xfinity, and that's kind of is a utility. And we pay about $65 a month. We have renter's insurance that runs about $10 a month, and our golf cart insurance is about $10 a month as well.
The landlord pays for the homeowner's insurance, so he covers the structure and that sort of thing with his insurance. The last cost is our gym membership. They call it a fit club down here, and basically that provides you with dumbbells, weights, a bunch of exercise machines, bikes, treadmills, ellipticals, all that type of equipment. We were a little disappointed that that wasn't included in our amenity fee, but we pay for it sometimes 3 months of a time. Just depends on the time of year and how much we're in town. We pay an average of $70 a month for a couple for a 3-month term, and sometimes in the summer we've noticed that they'll have a special plan that's a little less expensive to get people in. The facilities are nice. They're in the recreation centers, not all of them. I think there's 6 or 7 locations. So it works out well for us.
So there you have it, $2,155. We did not include food, entertainment, streaming services, health care, and automotive costs because those are different for everyone. Surprisingly, we found out that most of those types of costs are pretty much the same as where we lived before in Columbus, Ohio.
We did buy a golf cart, a used Yamaha golf cart when we got here. We use it for about everything. I think we only drive our car about once a week now, and usually that's to go get groceries. We could actually take our golf cart there too. We take our golf cart to the town squares, to restaurants, to bars. We just go for golf cart rides.
Let's have fun.
We take it to play pickleball. We take it to go to the driving range, and we use it just like we would have used a vehicle back in our hometown. Now, you don't have to have a golf cart to live in the villages, but it sure does make the experience fun because there are literally miles and miles of multimodal paths that you can drive your golf cart on. It's very different from the other 55 plus communities that we visited. It's definitely a plus living in the villages.
We even got married there. We got married in a bar.
There. Stop laughing. I can't edit that.
I'm sorry, that could be a blooper.
Why can't we say pest prevention?
It's a tongue tie. You wrote that in there. I said bug company.
Yeah, let's look at the
It was
thing.
a lot easier. Check out our other videos on golf cart rides, living in the villages, and other 55 plus communities like Latitude Margaritaville, where we made videos at all 3 locations. Please subscribe by clicking on our logo right here. Give us a thumbs up if you liked our video. Watch this video next. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.